Hey there everybody, hope your day is going well. Jacardo Gaming here, and welcome back to another PokeTalk. Wow, yeah, so there's a bit to go through, but fortunately, all the items in Seafoam were already gathered, and there were no items along the surfing route, so, well, let's just get a few things out of the way here. Okay, first off, yeah, I'm just sick and tired of the endless grind, so from now on I'll be using the missing no glitch, at least in red and blue, to get a whole bunch of rare candy. Now, fortunately, I do have Stadium 2, and I cannot transfer items from one game to the other in Stadium 1, but I can in Stadium 2. So at least that way, well, really no one has to grind anymore. Whew, which is quite the relief. And you can judge me if you want, but, I mean, hell, Blue's save file, 35 hours. Yeah, the save file corrupted itself. I'm not sure how in the hell it happened. I was thinking, because I finally got yellow to the point of, okay, no more grinding needed here for now. And with how much time had passed from the time I started the grind to Yellow finally getting everyone to level 60, okay, well, there's no way Red and Blue are going to be able to finish the grind in time, so you know what, screw it, I'll just use them as a no glitch for now, and then I'll continue grinding legitimately later. But then, of course, Blue's save just erased itself. The internal battery still works. So it's still able to hold save files, but for some reason, the save file that I had just completely died. So at that point, I'm just, you know what, screw it. I'm brute forcing my way through this, and pretty much through the rest of the game. I mean, hell, because, yeah, when I, PokeTalk 19, I figured, okay, I have 80 weeks at that point. But then now, at least as of recording this, including this PokeTalk that I have yet to edit, but I'm just counting it anyway, I have 30 weeks. That's, 50 weeks just up and gone because of the endless grind and also the Blue save file dying, which, yeah, that took me about a week of my spare time. Just 100% concentrated on it, so, yeah. At least now I can finish First Gen Pokemon hopefully sometime soon. That way I won't have to worry about too much about time limit, and oh hell, even the Secret 6th game, I honestly don't know if I'll be able to finish it. If not, then I'll just change what I have planned for Intermediary Vlog 5, and the massive project I'll do at a later date. Now, from this point forward, I have a general idea about what's coming in Pokemon. I know I need 2 more badges and defeat the Elite Four, but beyond that, I honestly have no idea what's going to happen. After all, when I played only the yellow cartridge as a kid, I would play through and I'd eventually start to get through, catch more Pokemon, so on and so forth. I would get to Cinnabar Island, and then I would put the game down for several months. Afterwards, I would just set it down, like I said, for months on end. Then I would get distracted by a whole bunch of other things, come back, pick it up, and go, where was I? I have absolutely no idea where I was or what I was doing. So, okay, fine, I'll just start a new game and try to get further. But I would never actually get past arriving on Cinnabar Island. So honestly, I have no idea what in the hell is going to happen. I did go into Cinnabar, the Pokemon Mansion, well, more recently, because, well, certain Pokemon needed to be caught. Yeah. So I do know a little bit of the layout, but not too much. I'll still be exploring around, figuring out what's where and what in the hell's going on. There are a few hidden items, but I have some notes about what hidden items are where, so that way I can find them and move on. So essentially, from now on, First Gen Pokemon is, well, more or less a blind reaction to whatever the hell people have to say. Or I did see a few notes when I was running around trying to, well, especially in blue, trying to capture Magmar. I did see a few notes, but I didn't read any of them, so who knows? Well, some people might know what they have to say, but I don't. Now, with all that said and done, let's get into a few Pokemon this time. Hell, well, actually, I already selected them. I just rolled a d20 on what Pokemon I have left to cover. I actually had to, well, it's an app on my phone, but I had to roll it a few times, because, well, partly kept repeating numbers, and also, sometimes it would land on, well, Pokemon that no one has, which is only 2. Well, 3 if you include Leccaton, but, yeah. Let's get into these Pokemon. The randomly selected Pokemon this time, Pinsir, Horsea, and Psyduck. So let's bring on Pinsir down. Well, yeah, Pinsir is, well, considered a legendary bug Pokemon, and it is really powerful. I mean, I don't, because, okay, yeah, it is one of the Pokemon. Yeah, so this Pokemon does have a slightly different learn set in yellow than in red and blue, which isn't saying, I mean, it learns Bind. Whoopity-doo-dah. Yeah, it's not really that big of a difference, but hell, an extra move and to not have Guillotine as part of the learn set is quite nice. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care much for Guillotine because it's just, wow, such a low accuracy. I mean, first off, have to be faster than the opposing Pokemon. And then, yeah, maybe it's a guaranteed one-hit KO, but even when faster than the opposing Pokemon, the odds are still not in the favor. But even still, I mean, it is a pure bug type, even though it doesn't actually learn any bug type moves. All it learns is, well, Seismic Toss, which is labeled as fighting, but treated as normal, and a whole bunch of other moves, but the stats are pretty damn good. Now, with that one out of the way, let's bring Horsea on down. Horsea is nothing super duper special. The stats are, well, kind of mediocre, and it's a pure water type. I mean, Bubble, Water Gun, the Hydro Pump. I think I also left it with Smoke Screen because it doesn't learn too many other moves. Which kind of stinks. I mean, like I said, a pure water type, so it's, wow. And at least when evolving into Seadra, it does get a decent boost in stats, which it desperately needs. Yeah, not exactly, well, in my personal opinion, just, it is a good water type, but definitely not the best water type, just because, like I said, it only learns water type moves. It's just, okay, can we get something a little different? No? Oh well. Yeah, well, enough with this one. Let's move on to the final one, Psyduck. Yeah, bring Psyduck on down, and wow, Psyduck is something else, because, yeah, I did teach it, whatever TM number, for Water Gun. At least the water type move that it learns on its own is Hydro Pump, but yeah, that doesn't exactly have the best accuracy. So yeah, I decided to just give it Water Gun, because hell, why not? And plus it does learn Confusion, which, I mean, hell, being a pure water type, that Confusion doesn't actually do too much damage. And hell, even evolving into Golduck, it's still a pure water type. Yeah, there's a decent boost in stats, as you would expect from any evolution, But, I mean, if it turned into a water psychic type, then that would be something. That's actually another Pokemon I'll be getting to sometime later. Yeah, but, I mean, a pure water type that learns a psychic type move, and yeah, confusion, well, given how overpowered psychic types are, how even psychic type moves are, well, somewhat overpowered, especially when paired up against other Pokemon. Yeah. Psyduck and Golduck are just, well, weird ones, but still decently powerful. Oh, and plus it actually does learn certain normal type moves. I think it learned what Scratch and Fury Attack. Yeah, I forget exactly what I. Hasn't been that long, but yeah, at this point I do forget what learns that I left it with, but yeah. But yeah, that's essentially these two. Anyway, that is going to be it for this PokeTalk. I gotta, well, actually, everyone's already grinded to, well, Rare Candy grinded to 62. So now I gotta get through the Pokemon Mansion and get the Volcano Badge, and then edit a whole bunch of stuff together. So, yeah, well, first I gotta get to recording them because that's the most important step. So I'll see you there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, hit that bell so you can always be notified whenever I upload another video. And of course, have fun.